Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to understand one of the most important topics in organic chemistry, that is functional group. So if you have ever wondered how chemists classify millions of organic compounds so easily, the answer lies in the functional group. So let's get started. What is functional group? A functional group is an atom or group of atoms in an organic molecule that determines its chemical properties and reactions. So now we see here different types of functional groups. So see here we started from carbonyl containing functional group. See that this is a carbonyl C double bond O, and if carbonyl is attached to hydrogen, then we call this functional group as a aldehyde. And if suppose carbonyl is attached to alkyl groups, then we call it as a ketone functional group. Now here carbonyl is attached to at one side with OH and another side R, then we call it as a carboxylic acid functional group. Here suppose carbonyl is attached at one side with oxygen and this oxygen is attached to R, and at another side there is also R group, alkyl group, then we call this functional group as a ester functional group. Similarly, if carbonyl is attached to NH2 at one side and another side suppose alkyl group is attached, then we call it as a amide functional group. Then carbonyl is attached to halogen at one side and at the another side suppose alkyl group is present, then we call it as a acyl halide. Here in this example carbonyl is attached to oxygen and oxygen is attached to another carbonyl, and at both sides suppose alkyl group is present, then we call it as a acid anhydride. So these are the different functional groups of carbonyl. Now we see here next type of functional groups. If suppose our alkyl group is attached to halogen like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, then we call this functional group as a haloalkane. If alkyl group is attached to SH, so these are the sulfur based functional groups. If R is attached to ring, then we call it as a arene. Then if suppose OH is attached to aromatic ring, then we call it as a phenol. Now we see another functional group of nitrogen based. Suppose R is attached to NH2, then we call it as a amine. If R is attached to C triple bond N, then we call it as a nitrile functional group. Here suppose carbon nitrogen double bond is there, and to the nitrogen alkyl group and to the carbon suppose alkyl group is attached, then we call it as a imine functional group. Then nitrogen double bond and to the nitrogen alkyl groups are attached, then we call it as a azo compound. Then if R is attached to N double bond C double bond O, then we call it as a isocyanate. Then we call it as a isocyanate. Now next, if alkyl group is attached to OH, then we call it as a alcohol functional group. If oxygen is attached to two alkyl groups, then we call it as a ether. See here there is a triangular ring, means two carbon and one oxygen containing ring, and at the another side suppose presence of alkyl group, so this is a epoxide. Okay, now there are some hydrocarbons, simple hydrocarbons, alkanes, alkynes containing carbon single bond, alkene containing carbon double bond, alkyne containing carbon triple bond. And here another functional group, that is nitro, means nitrogen is attached to oxygen, one by double bond and another by single bond. So this is a nitro functional group. So in this video we see different types of functional group. So if this video help you understand functional group clearly, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share this video to your classmates. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you.